Animals by Walt Whitman. I think I could turn and live with animals. They are so placid and self contained. I stand and look at them long and long. They do not sweat and whine about their condition. They do not lie awake in the dark and weep for their sins. They do not make me sick discussing their duty to God. Not one is dissatisfied. Not one is demented with the mania of owning things. Not one nails to another, nor to his kind that lived thousands of years ago. Not one is respectable or unhappy over the whole earth. So they show their relations to me, and I accept them. They bring me tokens of myself. They evince them plainly in their possession. I wonder where they get those tokens. Did I pass that way huge times ago and negligently drop them? Animals by Walt Whitman. Walt Whitman was an American poet and journalist. His major work was Leaves of Grass. Loss and healing were the central theme of his poems. He always uses unusual images and symbols in his poems. He is considered the father of free verse. During Civil War, he worked as clerk in Washington, D.C. His service to the wounded soldiers impacted him to write poems about human beings and animals. The poet reveals the reason for accepting the animal's relationship through an observation about animals' life in the poem Animals. It reveals a contrary and painful life that we live in the modern context. The opening line clearly indicates the poet's point of view. I think I could turn and live with animals. They are so placid and self contained. The poet reflects the idea by comparing animals' life with human beings. According to the poet's point of view, animals never sweat, even in the hottest climatic conditions. It never complains about the sorrowful life to anyone, and it never lies on the floor without sleeping for long. It never cries for its sinful life. The prideless life of animals did not make any annoyance with the poet. Their simple lifestyle in exercising everyday duty is incomparable to anyone in the world. The poet further praises that animals never own anything possessively like human beings. The wilderness expressed by human beings in keeping the properties is deeply hated by the poet. Abiding anybody's order in getting favorable things is not exercised by animals like human beings to another. The poet further claims that no such kind lived even 1,000 years ago. It never worships any other animals nor expresses dissatisfaction with any in the world. It never envies with any animals too. These acceptable behaviors and characters are admire the poet to accept this relationship with him. What human beings lack, what they should have, the quality are all possessed by the animals. He wondered that how animals got all the best qualities. He really expresses his sad feeling that how he missed such qualities even after passing such creatures without taking good aspects from them. The entire poem surprisingly exhibits Walt Whitman's longing for the best human qualities to live with. To live with. It clearly revealed the toughest life conditions that the poet lived during his lifetime.